Thanks, buddy.
Hello.
Hi there. He's coming.
Ferb is helping.
That's how I feel everywhere I go. See, you're gonna grow out of it. There's no growing out of this. It's okay.
Got it. She just wants to know what your favorite episode is.
What my favorite episode is. My favorite episode, what's her name? Chloe. So my favorite episode is an episode called Summer Belongs to You. And that's an episode where we go around the world in one day. That's also where I yell on Candace the other track. These things are connected. And I think it has my favorite song of the show that we did too, which is Summer Belongs to You. I think that's our best song. So I love that episode.
And that Christmas one for me, but I think we're gonna have to maybe try and convince him to do a Sailor Moon crossover.
Yeah.
Hold on, Chloe. Come back up. We need to know what your favorite episode is. Oh yeah.
That's what everyone.
No, it's okay.
You can whisper it in her ear if you want.
No, it's okay.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
That's the real right answer, isn't it?
What's up, Ash?
Hi. My name is Lucy, and I just want to know, what do you think what's your favorite innate that Dr. Doofenshmirtz has made?
The favorite innator.
Well, one of my favorite, I guess this isn't exactly an innator, but one of my favorite Dr. Doofenshmirtz just like bits was there's a dragon robot, and there's like a Queen Elizabeth II robot. Yeah, and he like switches with Perry. He's like, I want to be the dragon instead, and he gets in the dragon's mouth and it breathes fire, and then screams for like 30 straight seconds. So that's my favorite because I laughed so hard when I saw that the first time.
I sent Doof some money for I'm investing in the Handsomeinator, gonna see if I can make some changes.
You should have seen him before he used it. Look how good he looks now.
But probably because of the ridiculousness of it, and because of its use in Candace Against the Universe, the Chicken Replacinator. It's so good. How about you?
Probably the chicken replacement.
Yeah, I like that.
I win.
Thanks for your question.
Hello.
Hi. I actually have two questions. First, can I hear your impression of Ferb and your impression of Phineas?
Yes.
Dad, yes.
Well, actually,
I know what we're gonna do today.
How do Phineas and Ferb bankroll their inventions?
don't worry about it.
They have mom and dad's credit card.
Probably.
Don't worry about it. Next question, thanks.
I do like to think, though, that it's like dividends from the lemonade stand or something. Like all the franchisees are paying them.
Oh, you think the stock market is some mystery?
That's right. If they can figure out all of these other things, I bet they're pretty savvy investors.
Wouldn't it be his
Hi
smart
guys.
friend?
So
that's
I got
like-
a question for the both of you, but I just want to say, when the show first came out, I was a junior in high school, and you guys inspired me to just build my own things and do my own, thing. And I'm still, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this.
Nice.
Yeah. As for my question, if Phineas and Ferb could sum up Des Moines Con in like one sentence, I know Ferb is a one sentence kind of dude, but how would they sum it up?
Fun. Iowa.
It's been awesome.
All right. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Aiden, and I just also wanted to say thank you guys. I've really been inspired by like just cartoons I grew up with, and now I'm in college for animation.
Nice.
Hi, Rose.
and I was just wondering, are there any like lines that you had that were just like you were just riffing, and there were lines that weren't scripted that you said that you made the cut, or was it all pretty much written?
It's pretty rare that I've done anything like too far away from the script.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, every so often there is, because we'll do like random, like I'm following pictures sort of thing, where it's like, it's already been animated and I have to input different reactions, different sounds, and so that stuff is a lot of like what I think the character should fill in and stuff. But it's not like I'm changing monologues or something that Phineas has, or I'm just, full on improvising a scene like I wouldn't like on sitcoms I worked on or something. Like I'm not full on improvising like a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Ferb is pretty limited in the first place, so I don't have a lot of wiggle room. There's this other show I did called Ridley Jones, and I played this Dodo Dudley, and he had a lot more fun. So I would do the A take. Yeah, the A take I would do is written, the B take I would do is written, and then the C take, if I had another idea to like button it or extend it a little bit, I had permission to go a little off script there, and that was fun.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Hello. My
It's
name's...
a you.
Anyway, I have two questions. My first one is, what is each of your favorite song from the entire show?
My Summer Belongs to You, that's my favorite song.
You're Not Ferb helps keep me humble.
Yeah.
That and I really, really like We're Back.
Yeah, that ended up being really good, really catchy. It did.
And my second question, I just thought of this. How do you think an episode would go if Phineas and Ferb swapped bodies?
Ooh, that'd be
I think
interesting.
it'll reach things a lot easier.
I don't think Isabella would be that happy.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's be weird.
Alright, so what's your favorite song?
Oh, jeez. I grew up watching this show, but I'm trying to think. There are a lot of good songs.
What are your guys' favorite songs?
Squirrels in pants.
Squirrels.
I about Rhythm I heard, that's also a really fantastic one. A good one.
Oh, the one, yeah. Yeah, the City of Love one. Is that what you're missing? Yeah. There's some good ones for sure.
Platypus Control, you mean? That was good.
I think the Aglet song is probably my favorite.
Which one?
The Aglet song?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
There you
That's
go.
the case for a lot of people, yeah.
Did anybody know what an Aglet was before the Aglet song?
No.
Like
One
one person.
person, two people.
I think we need the Nobel Prize for that.
Yeah. Nobel Peace Prize, I'll take it. Yeah.
Hi, I wanted to say on the topic of like growing up with Phineas and Ferb, my elementary school notebook was just full of sketches of Perry the Platypus.
Yeah.
It's elementary school, so it kind of looked like Perry, but anyway. My question is, what is your favorite piece of Phineas and Ferb merchandise?
Yeah.
Something that I don't have, actually. A little while ago, Swampy was doing an auction for charity, and he was getting rid of a lot of the stuff that he had at his place.
Everything.
And there were these Japanese Phineas and Ferb wine glass things in a box.
Whoa, I didn't
They were
see those.
stemless wine glasses.
Did you get them?
I tried.
Oh.
I got way outbid.
Way outbid.
Like, I was like, Swampy, hook your brother up. And he was like, no, this is for charity. I'm going to get all the money. And I was like, that's the right move. But that is, it was such a cool thing, and I really wish I had it.
Yeah, I think I like that. Just in general, working on something that has merchandise is pretty cool.
Yes.
Like just you don't really imagine you're gonna get to work on something that gets to have stuff like that. Like this was something that they were selling at the time that I thought was so cool because they don't do this for a lot of shows or movies. Is we had mac and cheese. We had like Phineas and Ferb shaped mac and cheese, and that was so cool. We had Kraft mac and cheese, and so that was my favorite. I gained like 75 pounds.
It was just a gross for
Yeah, no, it wasn't. But yeah, so that was like one of my favorites, just because that's a pretty rare thing. And then
Do you still have like an open box?
not an unopened box, like I emptied it out because that'd be a problem at some point, but I have like the box at home and the pair of the platypus ears that you get at Disneyland because I don't know if we'll ever work on something again that has actual ears that they sell at the park. It's a pretty, not a lot of things get to have ears at the park.
Yeah. I went to the parks recently and I saw a little Phineas and Ferb pin. And
They have the pins.
Yes, are they back?
Yeah, it's a full cast pin.
Oh my
It's
god,
like
I
a-
have to go.
Yeah, yeah. There's some individual Phineas and Ferb ones that I have somewhere at home. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So I just like to say that I too have also grown up with Phineas and Ferb. I even first saw it when it was just like a sneak peek that aired after High School Musical 2, and I've stuck with it ever since that happened. It's been a part of my life and it's helped me grow up and enjoy the show all this time. I even saw the best live tour ever when it first came here too. And it was one of the best experiences I had, so it's great. It's part of my life. And the question I had was, I know that Phineas and Ferb have traveled through time to the future and Jurassic Past, and sometimes they've actually had the boys as cavemen and also in the China Dynasty, but what other time period episodes would you like the boys to sort of interact with? Because like the classic Animaniacs fashion, the characters sort of interact with certain time period events that sort of cascade and created the Grand San Andreas Fault. What type of other time period episodes do you want the boys to interact with?
How fun would the Revolutionary War be?
I think that was also a comic.
Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb?
I'd like maybe some ancient Greece action. That would be kind of cool. Or ancient
Killing
Rome.
the gods, or?
Yeah. Pair of platypus is like a god.
Just hurling thunderbolts.
Yeah, launching them.
Whack!
Yeah, I'd know that. That'd be cool.
Everybody just
Thank you.
worships
That's a
the
great
great
question.
platypus.
Hey, I'm Nate. Like I said, I think he's it. Not even pretty sad, sorry. Yeah, I've been following it, I saw this sneak peek, and it's been a really cool show to watch often. I really like your work.
Thank you so much.
My question is how much is the show impacted your life or your career or so on?
I'll jump in. I believe that Ferb is kind of the skeleton key for my career. It was the first thing that really I got to do in a major production in Los Angeles for prelay animation, which is the stuff that's created here. It's not like anime where it's dubbed. And I can very, very clearly point to my next job at Ridley Jones. Maybe not my next job, but the next big sort of effective job for me. I went in for the callback, and Maria Estrada, who is the casting director, goes, Chris, because Chris Nee was our producer, or creator, and she says, Chris, this is David, he's the new voice of Phineas. I go, Ferb. She goes, Ferb. And immediately, Chris Nee goes, oh, Dan and Swampy, I love those guys. How you doing? And the barrier, the uncomfortability that can be in auditions disappeared. Suddenly, she trusted me more because she knew I had worked with them. And I know that that's a factor. We've talked about it.
Now if he had said he worked with me, they'd trust him far less. They'd get him out of the studio.
So I mean, it's been one of the major springboards for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the greatest job of my life. It's been a part of my life since I was 13, and I'm 30 now, and I'm still working on it, and I think it's still a big part of my life. And it means so much to me that it has impacted a lot of people. People who've grown up with it. They love the music, they love the characters. I mean, you guys being here today means a lot to me, and as an actor, you dream that you get to work on something that means something to other people, and that moves them in some way, and this has. And I feel super lucky. So yeah, it is something I don't take for granted, for sure.
Okay, cool. That's all. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so I think we have time for, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 6. All right, 6.
All right, I have 2 questions. Aren't you a bit young to be buying uranium?
Yes, I am.
All right. Second one is for Vincent. what was your favorite line as well? It just has nothing to do with Phineas and Ferb.
Okay.
What was your favorite line as Robin from Under the Red Hood?
Oh, yeah. My favorite line. I think just me arguing with Batman was fun because I got to argue with Batman about like beating up criminals and like the lengths you have to go to, and that's just really funny to me that I got to yell at Batman about like protecting Gotham. So I think I have an argument with him in the Batcave about how he's not going far enough, and we should be like more extreme on criminals.
So that was what? That was the 17th line?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, that was all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello.
So I was one of those kids who didn't have cable growing up, so the only time that I had to watch you guys were at other families' houses. But my go-to movie was the movie where you guys go to the other dimension and meet your other selves.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies growing up. Did you see yourself voice acting, like when you're in middle school or high school? Was this your like career you say you want to go into?
I mean, you were in middle school, high school.
Yeah, I was in middle school and high school when I started doing Phineas and Ferb. So in that regard, yeah. I mean, but it only got more serious for me as
Last week.
Yeah, I really decided I wanted to do this like 48 hours ago. I was like, I don't know what I should probably become an actor. And no, so it only got more serious as I got older. And you learn more about the industry, you learn more about wanting to continue doing something. I mean, it's hard to say when you're a teenager. You'd be like, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life because we have a lot of time here. So yeah, it grew.
I did not know it was what I wanted to do, but I knew I always loved animation. I thought I wanted to be on Broadway. I was in.
Yeah, he's like toured with shows and he lived in New York. Like, yeah, it's been acting.
I did a couple of like cast albums and things like that in New York, and then I found voiceover. I had a meeting with an on-camera commercial agent, and I chatted with him for like 45 minutes, and then he took me by the shoulders, walked me across the office, sat me down in front of another guy, and goes, "You two talk." And the other guy was a voice agent, and I was like,
You're gonna let me do this? You're gonna let me try this without being a celebrity or a Broadway star? Thank you.
When I got to start doing that, it made my heart beat faster in a way that theater didn't. And so I had to move to LA. And I moved to LA in 2016, and I have not looked back.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello.
Hi. What is your guys' most exhausting part of voice acting?
Being this good looking.
Such a waste.
Yeah, so it upsets me. It's wasted behind a microphone.
Meanwhile, I have a face for radio.